Christian. First of all, let me say that Kuh, you do Streisand so well, ikaw din naman Christian, si Groban, and people know that. But have you ever been criticized for doing, for using a platform to perform, to do a tribute show when it could have been used to promote OPM? Some people think that way. What do you think of that notion?
When I record albums, I sometimes do a cover album, whether foreign or OPM. Then the next one I do originals naman, and then I do covers again, whether OPM or foreign. I think it just needs a balance. Kasi, if you think about it, sa ibang bansa, tayo naman ang foreign. Gusto din natin yung kanta natin pumupunta sa ibang bansa. Kapag sinarado rin nila yung market nila, hindi tayo makaka-penetrate. So that's how I think. Global na dapat eh. I'm blessed that The Way You Look at Me has reached other shores. And I welcome other great songs as well para ma-influence din ako or makagawa rin ako ng bago. So with this concert, it's dedicated to galing ng mix eh. The fans of Streisand, Roban, and Legrand. And we're included kasi we're fans din. We're fans din of their music. Plus we get to sing it pa. Plus we have history pa of why we're singing it. It makes sense. It makes sense. You like that, Miss Kuh? Okay.
Oo naman. Well, you know, I'm one person that will not listen to anything negative about concepts like this. Because for us, we do this because we love their music. And it is, you know, Streisand, for example, that inspired me to sing. And siya naman, yung music ni Groban. And also, these kind of songs, you know, are not composed by Filipinos. And it's our chance to sing it again. I've not done a Streisand, you know, concert like this in a long time. Siguro 15 years ago, we did something like this. Pero, para sa akin, kung sino yung gustong manood, well and good, you know. And I would like to just be able to sing it, you know, with all our hearts because we know that people enjoy these songs. And it also inspires people. We want to look at the bright side, the positive side. Kung gusto niyo manood, manood. Kung hindi nyo naman type, hindi naman pinipilit, di ba? But our OPM songs, our original songs, we always sing that. We always carry it with us, especially when we go out, you know, abroad. Dahil namimiss nila ang mga Tagalog songs. Pero kahit dito, hindi nila malilimutan yung mga hits namin. And we always sing it for everyone, no matter how many times we've sang it. It is what the people want to hear that we give.
Have you reached that point in your careers na you feel you don't need to do another invention? Like Kuh, I know through the years, you've always tried to reinvent your sound, your look, ikaw din naman, Christian, through the years, di ba?
Still trying to dance, wala pa rin. It'll come.
But I think ang tanong ko talaga doon is, we've always put the responsibility of progressing OPM on the artist. Now, you as artist, do you think may kailangan mag-change sa mindset ng Filipino audience para makatulong dun sa cause na yun?
Again, that question, the last question.
I mean, we've always put the responsibility para mag-progress ang OPM on the Filipino artist shoulders.
Yeah.
But you as artists, when you think about it, do you think there must also be a change in mindset sa Pinoy audience para makatulong sa cause na yan?
Alam mo, wala tayong control dyan eh. Kasi, you know, the foreign artists are going to seep into our radio station no matter what. Because it's a big influence. Lalo na right now where, you know, the times have changed, there's the YouTube and all that. And it's all over the place. Tapos magpapalabas pa sila ng mga, you know, Grammys na makikita ng tao, how amazing these artists are. And I believe that, you know, the Filipino artists, especially the singers, they are evolving. Kaya, you know, the children born of Filipino parents who have grown up in the States, who do not have the accent, are more accepted now. And they are taking over a lot of the contests, a lot of the shows there. And one day we will have, you know, a big Filipino star in America. Not just one, pero many. Kasi magaling talaga ang Filipino, and the tonal quality of the voices of the Filipino singers, maganda eh. So, yung dito, nasa audience yan, hindi mo mapipilit yan eh. If you come up with a fantastic Tagalog song or even an English-composed song by a Filipino composer, people will buy it. So nasa sa atin din eh. Nasa singers din and nasa sa mga kompositor. Ang hindi nakaka-encourage is when, you know, composers come up with amazing songs, it becomes a hit on the radio, and they don't get the royalties. Kaya ang mga kompositor, hindi sila kasing sipag gumawa ng bagong kanta. Kasi that doesn't become their, you know, kailangan silang magtrabaho, their minds are, composers, sometimes their minds are, you know, are busy with other things. Kailangan silang kumita in another way. So it doesn't become their bread and butter, diba? If you focus, then you will come up with many amazing songs. Kaso, if, you know, the system is not really as supportive, or can I use an even harsher word, honest, no? Hindi talaga mai-encourage ang ating mga artists, even singers and composers. Lalo na ngayon, wala nang mga CDs, di ba? Ano na, ang dami pang YouTube na nakukuha mo yung kanta ng libre. Yun. So actually kami, we do shows. That's where our basically that's our bread and butter. Our tours, our shows, you know, our live performances.
Follow up ko lang dun. So medyo hindi po kayo pabor dun sa songs na nasa search on YouTube.
Hindi, para sa akin, wala kasing limit. You know, even if you, you know, that's why people go to concerts, is because, you know, people put up, like us, do concerts because that's our bread and butter. Pero, you know, it's either it works for you or it doesn't work for you. Kasi it's also libre na eh, di ba? Yung ganon. That's why television is so, how do you call this? It's strong. It's, you know, people see, like ASA for example, they see all the singers there. May negative and positive effect naman sa mga singers.
I'll just add to that. I also agree na you cannot change the mindset of the people. The music, the artist just needs a little push, like what Soler is doing, para lang mas lumawak pa yung song sa iba't ibang markets.
The radio can really do amazing things.
Radio, TV, and even the internet as well. Kasi it's, tama naman si Miss Kuh that it's really hard to get the royalties nowadays, but there are ways na naman how to, when you find the right digital aggregator. Pero content is still king, so if it's good content, talaga mag-spread yan like wildfire.
Thank you. Last question ko kay Kuh and kay Christian, of course. Ano yung isang paraan ng pagpapatakbo ni Streisand and Groban sa career nila that you think Filipino artists could learn?
Parang pareho eh. They're into doing many different things, whether theater or movies or songwriting, collaborating with different people, and they're not stopping. They're still performing.
I think in the end, malaki rin yung nagagawa ng isang magaling na manager. Yung talagang dedication, you know. A dedicated manager can really do wonders for any artist. Kasi an artist is an artist, you know. Although people like Streisand, Madonna, they have, you know, they're good with, they have business acumen. No? But a lot of artists, they're really just artists. They want to sing, they want to express. So malaki. It's a big deal, and their connections are very important. Especially if you know, somebody from here, if you want to make it abroad, it's the connections. But real talent will always make it. And if it's God's plan for you, yun pa. That's where, kasi lahat naman hawak ng Diyos eh. But, just like in the Bible, because I read a lot of, every day I read the Bible, and it says, ang isang masipag ay yayaman, ang isang tamad na tao ay maghihirap. So kung masipag ka, you don't have a venue, an avenue for your, artistry or your talent, tumayo ka sa isang lugar na maraming tao, mag-pass out ka ng flyers, give them free CDs. Sing in weddings. Tell your friends you want to sing free. And then, doon ka makikita. Hindi ka pwedeng suplado, di ba? Pwede mo sabihin, ayoko gawin yan kasi masyadong mataas ang ganyan. Pero, if you want to really make it, you can make it. Kung talagang you have the talent, people will buy your talent.
Thank you.